Zero-point field. ZPF consciousness refers to the theoretical idea that consciousness arises from the quantum vacuum, also known as the zero-point field. This concept combines principles from quantum mechanics, consciousness studies, and spirituality. The zero-point field is a state of quantum fluctuations where particles and antiparticles constantly appear and disappear. This field is thought to be the fundamental energy source underlying all physical phenomena. Theorists propose that consciousness might be an emergent property of the zero-point field, where information and energy are interconnected. This idea suggests that consciousness is not solely a product of brain activity, but rather a fundamental aspect of the universe. Key aspects of ZPF consciousness include 1. Non-locality. Consciousness is not confined to specific locations or brains. 2. Interconnectedness. All information and energy are interconnected through the ZPF. 3. Quantum coherence. Consciousness may exhibit quantum properties such as superposition and entanglement. This concept has been explored in various fields, including 1. Quantum physics. Researchers like David Bohm and Roger Penrose have explored the relationship between quantum mechanics and consciousness. 2. Consciousness studies. Theorists like Stuart Hameroff and Dana Zohar have developed models of consciousness based on quantum mechanics and the zero-point field. 3. Spirituality and philosophy. The idea of ZPF consciousness resonates with spiritual and philosophical concepts, such as the collective unconscious, Carl Jung, and the unified field, Hinduism and Buddhism. While the concept of ZPF consciousness is intriguing, it remains a speculative idea within the scientific community. Further research is needed to fully understand its implications and validity. To explore the validity of zero-point field ZPF consciousness, interdisciplinary research from physics, neuroscience, psychology, philosophy, and spirituality would be necessary. Here's a suggested research framework: physics and quantum mechanics. 1. Quantum field theory. Develop mathematical models to describe the interaction between consciousness and the ZPF. 2. Quantum computing and simulation. Utilize quantum computers to simulate the behavior of particles in the ZPF and explore potential connections to consciousness. 3. Experimental quantum physics. Design experiments to test the role of quantum coherence and entanglement in conscious processes. Neuroscience and psychology. 1. Neural correlates of consciousness. Investigate the neural mechanisms underlying conscious experience and explore potential links to ZPF fluctuations. 2. Consciousness and quantum cognition. Develop models of conscious processing that incorporate quantum principles such as superposition and entanglement. 3. Psychophysical experiments. Design studies to test the relationship between conscious experience and ZPF-related phenomena. Interdisciplinary research. 1. Integrated information theory. IIT. Explore the relationship between IIT, which attempts to quantify consciousness, and ZPF, consciousness. 2. Global workspace theory, GWT. Investigate how GWT, which posits that consciousness arises from global workspace networks, might be related to ZPF consciousness. 3. Meditation and contemplative practices study the effects of meditation and other contemplative practices on conscious experience and potential connections to the ZPF. Philosophical and spiritual perspectives. 1. Philosophy of mind. Explore the implications of ZPF consciousness on our understanding of the nature of consciousness and the mind-body problem. 2. Spiritual and mystical traditions. Investigate how ZPF consciousness might relate to spiritual and mystical experiences, such as feelings of oneness or unity. Experimental and methodological approaches. 1. EEG and neuroimaging. Utilize EEG, fMRI, and other neuroimaging techniques to study the neural correlates of conscious experience and potential ZPF-related effects. 2. Quantum-inspired psychological tests. Develop novel psychological tests inspired by quantum principles to probe the relationship between consciousness and the ZPF. 3. Mediation and moderation analysis employ statistical techniques to examine the relationships between ZPF-related variables, conscious experience, and other relevant factors. By pursuing this interdisciplinary research agenda, scientists and scholars can better understand the validity and implications of zero-point field consciousness. Zero-point field, ZPF consciousness, and quantum computing are connected through their shared roots in quantum mechanics. Here are some ways they relate. Quantum computing and ZPF consciousness. Quantum principles. 1. Quantum coherence. Quantum computing relies on quantum coherence, where qubits, quantum bits, exist in multiple states simultaneously. Similarly, ZPF consciousness proposes that consciousness may exhibit quantum coherence, enabling it to process multiple information streams simultaneously. 2. Quantum entanglement. Quantum computing utilizes entanglement, where qubits become connected and can affect each other even at a distance. ZPF consciousness suggests that consciousness may be entangled with the ZPF, allowing for non-local information exchange and interconnectedness. 3. Quantum superposition. Quantum computing employs superposition, where qubits can exist in multiple states at once. ZPF consciousness proposes that consciousness may exist in a superposition of states, enabling it to access and process vast amounts of information. Quantum computing and consciousness. 1. Simulation of conscious processes. Quantum computing can simulate complex systems, potentially including conscious processes. This could help researchers better understand the neural correlates of consciousness and their relationship to the ZPF. 2. Quantum-inspired models of consciousness. Quantum computing has inspired new models of consciousness, such as the orchestrated objective reduction Orch-OR theory. These models propose that consciousness arises from quantum processes in microtubules within neurons. 3. Quantum computing and the nature of reality. Quantum computing has implications for our understanding of reality, including the concept of a multiverse. ZPF consciousness suggests that consciousness may be connected to this multiverse, enabling access to information from multiple realities. Implications and speculations. 1. Consciousness-driven quantum computing. ZPF consciousness implies that consciousness may play a role in quantum computing, potentially enabling more efficient or innovative computing methods. 2. Quantum computing and consciousness enhancement. Quantum computing could potentially be used to enhance or expand consciousness, allowing for greater access to information and improved cognitive abilities. 3. The future of artificial intelligence. The connection between ZPF consciousness and quantum computing raises questions about the potential for artificial intelligence, AI, to become conscious or self-aware. While the relationship between ZPF consciousness and quantum computing is intriguing, it is essential to note that these ideas are highly speculative and require further research to be fully understood. The zero-point field, ZPF, and the concept of the fourth dimension are related in various theoretical frameworks. Here are some connections. Theoretical frameworks. Kaluza-Klein theory. This theory proposes that our four-dimensional universe, 3D space plus 1D time, is a subset of a higher dimensional space, where the extra dimensions are compactified. The ZPF could be related to these extra dimensions. 2. String theory. String theory requires 10 dimensions, of which our familiar 3 dimensions of space and 1 dimension of time are just a subset. The ZPF might be connected to the vibrational modes of strings in these higher dimensions. 3. Fractal theory. Fractal theory describes self-similar patterns at different scales. Some researchers suggest that the ZPF could be related to fractal structures in higher dimensional spaces, dimensionality, and the ZPF. 4. Access to higher dimensions. The ZPF might provide a means to access or interact with higher dimensional spaces, potentially enabling non-local information exchange or other phenomena. 5. Energy source. The ZPF could be seen as a source of energy that permeates all dimensions, influencing the behavior of particles and fields. 6. Consciousness connection. Some theories propose that consciousness is connected to the ZPF, which might be linked to higher dimensional spaces. This could imply that consciousness has a non-local, multi-dimensional nature. Speculative ideas. 7. 4D spacetime. If we consider time as the fourth dimension, the ZPF could be related to the fabric of space-time itself, influencing the flow of time and the behavior of particles. 8. Higher dimensional consciousness. The ZPF might be connected to a higher dimensional consciousness or collective unconscious, enabling access to information and knowledge from other dimensions. While these ideas are intriguing, it's essential to note that they are highly speculative and require further research to be confirmed. The connection between the ZPF and the fourth dimension is still a topic of exploration in theoretical physics and consciousness studies. Of wave. The double slit experiment is a classic demonstration of wave-particle duality, and the zero-point field, ZPF, might play a role in explaining the observed results. In the double slit experiment, 1. Wave-like behavior. When unobserved, particles, e.g., electrons passing through the slits, create an interference pattern on the screen indicating wave-like behavior. 2. Particle-like behavior. When observed, particles passing through the slits create 2 distinct patterns on the screen, indicating particle-like behavior. The ZPF could influence the double slit experiment in several ways. 1. Quantum fluctuations. The ZPF's quantum fluctuations might be responsible for the wave-like behavior observed in the unobserved case. These fluctuations could be causing the particles to exhibit wave-like properties. 2. Consciousness and observation. The act of observation might be influencing the ZPF, causing the particles to behave like particles rather than waves. This could be related to the orchestrated objective reduction, Orch-OR theory, which suggests that consciousness plays a role in collapsing the quantum wave function. 3. Non-locality and entanglement. The ZPF might be facilitating non-local connections between particles, allowing them to become entangled and exhibit correlated behavior, even when separated by large distances. While the ZPF is not a direct explanation for the double-slit experiment's results, it might be a contributing factor to the underlying quantum mechanics. The relationship between the ZPF, consciousness, and the double-slit experiment is still a topic of exploration and debate in the scientific community. Would you like me to delve deeper into the Orch-OR theory or explore other aspects of quantum mechanics? The orchestrated objective reduction, Orch-OR theory, is a theoretical framework in quantum mechanics that attempts to explain the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the physical world. Proposed by Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff, Orch-OR suggests that consciousness arises from the collapse of quantum waves in microtubules within neurons. Key components. 1. Microtubules. Microtubules are protein structures within neurons that play a crucial role in maintaining cellular structure and organization. Orch-OR proposes that microtubules are also involved in quantum processing and consciousness. 2. Quantum coherence. Quantum coherence refers to the ability of quantum systems to exist in multiple states simultaneously. Orch-OR suggests that microtubules can exist in a state of quantum coherence, allowing for the processing and integration of quantum information. 3. Objective reduction, or objective reduction refers to the collapse of quantum waves, which is a fundamental process in quantum mechanics. Orch-OR proposes that the collapse of quantum waves in microtubules gives rise to conscious experience. Orchestrated. The orchestrated aspect of Orch-OR refers to the idea that the quantum processes in microtubules are finely tuned and orchestrated to give rise to conscious experience. Implications. 5. Consciousness is fundamental. Orch-OR suggests that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe, akin to space, time, and matter. 6. Quantum basis of consciousness. Orch-OR provides a quantum basis for consciousness, which challenges the traditional view of consciousness as solely a product of classical physics and neuroscience. 7. Non-locality and entanglement. Orch-OR implies that consciousness may be non-local and entangled, allowing for instantaneous communication and interconnectedness. Criticisms and controversies. 8%. Lack of empirical evidence. Orch-OR is still a theoretical framework, and there is currently limited empirical evidence to support its claims. 9. Quantum coherence. In biological systems, some critics argue that quantum coherence is unlikely to occur in biological systems, such as microtubules, due to decoherence and environmental noise. 10. Scalability and complexity. Orch-OR has been criticized for its scalability and complexity, as it requires a vast number of microtubules to be orchestrated in a precise manner. Current research and future directions. 11. Experimental verification. Researchers are actively seeking to experimentally verify the predictions made by Orch-OR, such as the presence of quantum coherence in microtubules. 12. Theoretical refinements. Theoretical refinements are being made to Orch-OR, including the development of more sophisticated models of quantum processing in microtubules. 13. Integration with other theories. Researchers are exploring the integration of Orch-OR with other theories, such as integrated information theory, IIT, and global workspace theory, GWT. Orch-OR is a highly speculative and ambitious theory that challenges our understanding of consciousness and its relationship to the physical world. While it is still a topic of debate and research, Orch-OR has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of consciousness and the human experience.